Ronaldo poised for record as Chelsea prepare for kingslayers Juventus, Champions League in Opta new. Manchester United need points to get their Champions League campaign going, and doing so by getting revenge for their Europa League final shootout loss to Villarreal would be a moment to enjoy for the Old Trafford fans. When it comes to established elite needing results, United are not alone. Barcelona head to Benfica looking to banish thoughts of that humbling home loss to Bayern Munich on matchday 1, while Massimiliano Allegri could use a strong performance against strong opposition when Chelsea visit Juventus. Bayern themselves host Dynamo Kiev, as Mircea Lucescu looks to fare a little better than the last time he took a team to the Allianz Arena. Read on for more as Stats Perform looks at the key Opta facts ahead of Wednesday's Champions League action. Benfica v Barcelona, can Memphis Depay breathe life back into Catalans? Barcelona's 3-0 loss to Bayern Munich on matchday 1 was the first time in at least 186 Champions League matches in which they did not attempt a single shot on target. Memphis Depay did not manage a shot of any kind, something he had never before experienced when starting a game in this competition. However, with 2 goals in his previous 2 games against Benfica, he could be the man to get Barca firing in Lisbon. Benfica have not beaten Barcelona since the European Cup final in 1961, but if they do manage to pile more pressure on Ronald Koeman with a victory, it will mark the first time the Blaugrana have lost their opening 2 games of the season in Europe since 1972-73, when they lost twice to Porto. Bayern Munich v Dynamo Kiev, more unhappy memories beckon for Lucescu. The Allianz Arena was the scene of Lucescu's heaviest Champions League defeat. His Shakhtar Donetsk side lost 7-0 to Bayern Munich in March 2015. Having failed to score in 7 of their previous 11 games in this competition, it is hard to expect Dynamo to stop Bayern from claiming what would be a 33rd home win out of their most recent 35 in the group stages. In fact, across the past 3 seasons, Bayern have won the most games, 20, and scored the most goals, 73, of any team in the tournament. In 14 of their 22 games in that time, they have netted at least 3 goals. Juventus v Chelsea, Bianconeri out to keep up Kingslayer tradition. Juventus have won 7 matches against the holders in this competition's history, a figure only Real Madrid can beat, 11 wins. They also beat Chelsea 3-0 in their previous meeting back in the 2012-13 group stage. Still, Chelsea have only lost 3 of their past 32 group games, and none of their most recent 12. Thomas Tuchel's 68% win ratio is bettered by only 2 men among managers to take charge of 20 or more group games: Pep Guardiola, 71%, and Jupp Heynckes, 73%. The last time Juve hosted an English team in the Champions League, Jose Mourinho's Manchester United snatched a 2-1 win in November 2018. Massimiliano Allegri's side have never lost consecutive home games to English opponents. Manchester United v Villarreal, goals at last in Europa League final repeat? All 5 previous European meetings between Manchester United and Villarreal have ended in draws. The first 4 did not even see a goal scored. It's the most played Champions League match never to see a goal, while the Europa League final last season finished 1-1, with the La Liga side winning 11-10 on penalties. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the only manager to take charge of 10 or more Champions League matches at an English club and lose more than half of them. He's lost 7 out of 11. Should they suffer defeat at Old Trafford, it will mark the first time in history they have ever lost their first 2 European games of a season. If he plays, Cristiano Ronaldo will break Iker Casillas' record of 177 Champions League appearances. However, he has failed to score in 4 games against Villarreal in the competition. Only against Lille and Benfica has he played as many times without finding the net. Other fixtures: Atalanta v Young Boys 30. Atalanta's 30 Champions League goals have all been scored by non-Italians. They have netted more goals without any coming from a player of the nationality of the club he's representing in Champions League history. Young Boys have scored 6 times in the competition, but none has come from a Swiss player. 17. David Wagner's side had 17 more shots than Manchester United in their opening round win, 19-2. The last time a coach saw his team have that many more attempts than their opponents in his first game in charge was when Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich had 27 shots to Olympiacos 3 in November 2019. Zenit v Malmo 1. Zenit have only taken 1 point from their previous 8 group stage matches and have lost 4 of their past 7 home games in European competition. 8. No team faced more shots on target than Malmo on matchday 1 of this campaign, 8 against Juventus, while their XG against total of 3.5 was the most of any team in the opening round. Salzburg v Lille 40. This will be Lille's 40th Champions League match. They only won 6 of their first 39, only Dinamo Zagreb, 5, and FCSB, 4, have ever won fewer than 8 of their first 40 games in the competition. 35 Although 10 of Salzburg's starting Xi against Sevilla last time out were aged 24 or younger, they also included 35-year-old Andreas Ulmer, who was 2 years and 158 days older than his coach, Matthias Jasel. It's the first time a player has been over 2 years older than their manager in a Champions League match since Naldo for Shaki in December 2018 under Domenico Tedesco, 3 years and 2 days older. Wolfsburg v Sevilla 3.7 Wolfsburg's previous 6 games against Spanish opponents in European competition have seen a total of 22 goals scored, 11 for, 11 against, at an average of 3.7 per game. 7 Sevilla were unbeaten in their past 7 away games in this competition, W3D4, their longest ever unbeaten run away from home in the European Cup Champions League. They last suffered defeat on the road in October 2017, losing 5-1 away to Spartak Moscow.